Alright guys, so what are you guys about to do?
We're getting ready to travel to Melvindale High School.
Yep, we're going to present to about 300 kids.
We're going to talk about VEI, Virtual Enterprise International, and everything that comes along with it.
It's going to be fun.
You ready, Mike?
Yeah. Good. My name is Michael Smith, and I'm the CEO of Gate at Southgate Anderson High School. And today we're here to tell you a little bit about a class that we have called VEI. It stands for Virtual Enterprise International. What it deals with is business and how the ins and outs of it and how it works.
My name is Jordan Chorbis. I'm the CEO of Innovations.
And my name is Nico Romero. I'm also a CEO of Titan Enterprises. So, I'm going to be the one to kick things off here, guys. Basically, what we're going to start off with is asking, what is entrepreneurship exactly? And what it is, as you see, is coming up with an idea and turning it into a profitable business venture. The great thing about this Virtual Enterprises program is, in real life, you have real money. In virtual world, we actually have virtual money. So there's no actual risk you need to take. So if your business doesn't do too well, you're not actually, $50,000 in debt. Another great thing about it is you get to deal with supervisors and all that. It's truly a real business, just without the money aspect. So, where does all businesses start? And that is the business plan itself. A business plan is basically the roadmap for any company. I mean, it's the main thing it's used for is to secure a loan. After starting up a company, bank's going to want to see a professional business plan. That way they trust their money with your hands, and they know you're going to get them back their money because you're going to be making money from your company. So now, how do we do this in Virtual Enterprises land? So what we did was we all got into groups, daily groups basically, and we went over all the different aspects of the business plan. We have a marketing mix, a promotional mix, finances, stuff like that. Every day we had a leader kind of lead the group and write down on our whiteboard, and we all took ideas and then we kind of merged that into one final product at the end of about 3-week time span or so. It was really great because we all got to learn about each other while we're building, because this is at the beginning of the class. So we built our relationship right from the start, and that really helped us out now because we know all about each other and how we all work. So after we get the business plan running and going, we have to actually get a job, right? So in real life, in order to get a job, you got to look professional. But not only you have to look professional, you have to have documents that look professional. You have to appear professional on paper, I guess I would say. So in the Virtual Enterprises world, we do the exact same thing you would do in the real world. So what we did was we had members of the community come out and interview everybody in our class. So we all had to prepare a resume, prepare a job application, and we had to go on the interview, prepare for everything we have to do. After getting your job and all that, there's all these different kind of jobs we have for basically anybody, any kind of person with all different kind of likes and dislikes. If you're like a leader kind of type, you can obviously be a vice president, a CEO, all the executive officers. If you want to be, maybe you're an artsy kind of person, so you'd probably like print advertisements. You can make colorful pictures and you can send that all out to try to get money for your company. If you're into web design, we have a webmaster actual position. They design our whole website itself, and it's just a really great foundation for a lot of different kind of people. That's what makes a business so great, because it takes all these different individual efforts to make a profit.
Also in entrepreneurship, you have 3 categories. You have your administration, which deals with public relations, human resources, and then you have your marketing aspect. And those would be for the artsy type of people. Those would be who want to work on the print ads like he was talking about. You make flyers to send out to the different companies for your promotions. And the other was the financial aspect. So maybe you're good with math. You might go in to be an accountant or work on our sales.
Introducing the new glider car from Gate. This top-of-the-line product is our best product so far. Special features include 1200 watt Bluetooth applicable amplifiers, interactive touchscreen, GPS, auto start, and you can fly anywhere. Starting at the price of $5,000, You can buy this today, only at Global Gate.
Alright, so what you guys just saw there was actually our very own video data specialist, and that's Neil, if you want to stand up, Neil. So he
Hi.
worked for Global Gate. So he worked for Global Gate as a video media specialist, and now he's actually a vice president because he's done so well. So he created this commercial, and this commercial we have on our website. So you can actually go onto our VEI website and see this commercial up. And this basically showed us our glider car and the features and benefits of it.
So again, just to reiterate how well this works in the real world situation, my best friend's name is Christian, and he landed himself a job at Texas Roadhouse because he took this class about 2 years ago and last year, pretty sure his sophomore year. So his resume and his job application was filled out great. His resume was on actually like cotton paper, it looked really nice. And obviously he went into the interview preparing for questions that would commonly come up. His supervisor that actually was interviewing him said he was the best interviewee under 18 that she's ever seen, and it was great. And then off to the right is a little logo for the Nerdco tutoring. That was my thing. I didn't make that actually. One of the graphics kids in the actual VEI class made that for me. We had $5. They were happy. But yeah, that was my own little tutoring thing. I don't do it anymore, but it did make me about $1,200. So it just shows that this class can actually make you real world money, and it's really great. So now I'm going to hand this off to my man Michael over here, and he's going to talk about the trade show aspect.
Alright, so just to start off, I took this class, VEI, in 10th grade after Miss Barlage told me to take it and kind of pressured me into it. I didn't really want to, but she was like, this class is great, so take it. I came into Southgate wanting to go into the medical field to help save lives, or everybody that says go into the medical field to make money or whatever. Well, I truly think if you want to make money in life and you want to succeed, go into business. So basically, starting off, VEI. What is VEI? We talked about it a little bit. You guys are probably getting a little bit of an understanding here. But the trade show, it is the #1 thing that we prepare for in VEI, in the class. So not only is this just a class, but it's a company. So you all revolve around each other. There's basically no teacher in this class. Like Miss Barlett, she just kind of sits. No, I'm just kidding. She's there, but still, it's student run. So we all run it. So the trade show, we attend the Midwest Trade Show every year, and that's down in Tennessee. So what goes into a trade show? How many of you have actually been to a trade show? Anyone? Okay, maybe one. All right, so trade show. There's a lot of things that go into a trade show, and not only is it one of the best times I've had in high school, but it's also an educational experience. First of all, you got to deal with your time management. How are you going to prepare for the trade show? Purpose of the trade show, why are you going down there? To showcase your products. What products are you going to actually bring? In my case, I was Global Gate, so we brought technology base. So we brought a hoverboard, a drone, a glider car, and a smartwatch. The prices, how are you going to price these products? Are you going to price them competitively? Are you going to go above the market, below the market? Promotion, what makes people want to come to your booth? What are you going to promote? Why are you promoting that product? Sales, obviously, sales is selling, getting out on the floor, getting people into your booth. Accounting, this is a big part because accounting, these track all of your sales that you've actually made on the floor. So if you don't have an accountant or someone that's good with numbers, you're not going to be able to take in all the revenue that you just made. Teamwork, this is a big one. Teamwork, everyone has to work as a team in this company. If we have one weak link, the company will not run. Networking, collaboration, all the way from the bus ride down, all the way to the hotel, into the actual trade show and the bus ride back. We rode down on the bus with Carlson and Carlton, and we were like having a good time talking on the bus, playing some music. We were actually like handing out, everybody makes business cards, so you get your own business card, your name, your position, like mine said Michael K. Smith. Got to add the middle initial, kind of sets you apart. Michael K. Smith, and then my position, which would be CEO, and then the company. Distribution, that would be like after the trade show. How are you going to get the product in the consumer's hands? And since it is all virtual, basically what we're going to do is we're going to put it on an email with a picture and send it out to you since it's virtual and it's not a real product or real money. So time management, first of all, you got to get the Tennessee trade show by your school board. It's got to be approved. Then you got to register for the trade show because not everyone gets in. So if you're really looking forward to it, fundraising. That's probably #1. We did a Little Caesars pizza kit and we raised over like $1,500 all inside the class. So we have to call the hotel, make sure that they have enough rooms available for us. We have to call, schedule the bus. We have to pay for the bus. Promotions ready, that's a big one. Because your promotions are basically what sets you apart and what products you're going to bring down there, how you're going to price them. And then Tennessee, and then when you get back, you email and send out all the products. So that's the time management aspect of it. Now you get into what's the reason you're going down to the trade show for? Why are you preparing this whole time, a few months for this trade show? Well, it's to showcase your products. Like I said, I'm in Globalgate, so we brought down the drone with the hoverboard, and we brought it down to let people know that we're a technology-based company, and this is what we're selling.
I did Titan Enterprises, like I said earlier, so my company is all about sports and leisure products, and at the trade show we specifically focused on sports, more or less. Our slogan is exceeding boundaries, as you can see. Our main product we brought down there was a Super Bowl package, just a trip to the Super Bowl. We priced it at $5,000, and then if they didn't want to buy the $5,000 product, we actually had a $500 customizable jersey of your choice to go down there and see.
Now this is my company, Globalgate, and now usually it's about a team of 4 to 6 people that are going to go down on each different company. So I brought a CMO, a CFO, and a CAO, the marketing, administration, and financial, like I talked about before. Our slogan is the gateway to the future. We're a technology-based company, so the products we brought down here are on the screen. We had like a little bike, a smartwatch, a drone, a hoverboard, so just a few products that correlate to our company.
Okay, so this is my company, Innovations. We sell anywhere from travel to real estate, condo rentals, house rentals. My slogan is travel and board for prices you can afford. In the far left corner you can see we have a Bora Bora package. That's what really helped us on our sales. It was $5,000, and if you bought that package, you got entered in to win a pair of Beats Solo headphones.
And like we said a little bit ago, basically since this is all virtual, nothing is real on this except it is very real. So we had to come up with companies that we thought people would want to buy. So are people going to buy like school supplies? Probably not. Are they going to buy a Bora Bora package? Probably. And same thing with technology. They probably want a technology bike or a sports jersey. They're not going to want to buy like a toothpaste or toothbrush. So pricing strategies. How do you price your products? Are you going to price them competitively, like within the market? Are you going to price them above? Basically the way that I did my company was, I did it on a 1/3 scale. So if I bought something for 5, I'm going to sell it for 15. That's how you make your profit. Now this is key to the trade show. This is literally what's going to make you the money. Promotional giveaways. So Globalgate, they brought down an iPod Touch, Titan brought down a Fitbit, and Innovations brought down Beats headphones. So say you buy, say for example in my company, if you bought our glider package at $5,000, you could get entered in to win an iPod Touch. And now this is a real iPod Touch, this isn't virtual. So people are like, oh yeah, I'll buy that. Same thing with them. So Innovations, for example, this is only their 2nd year of doing the company. And they brought down the Beats headphones, so everyone's of course like, yeah, I want to buy the Beats headphones. So they would buy their most expensive package at like $5,000. And that's how their revenue increased so quickly, because everybody wanted to buy the Beats. Selling, basically there's a picture of me on the left. Basically, selling is just getting out on the floor and selling your products. Asking them, hey, do you guys want to come into the booth, take a look at what we had to sell? Also, my company gave away Sour Patch Kids. Who doesn't like Sour Patch Kids? And just to buy something. So I'm going to pass it over to Jordan with the financial aspects.
Okay, so this is our growth from 2012 to 2015. My company is represented in the green. As you can see, we've only been running for 2 years, and we've already passed all the other companies. And we have over $500,000 in revenue from the trade show. What really helped us, like I said, was the Beats headphones. People really wanted to be entered into the raffle to win those, so that really helped when they bought the Bora Bora package. Okay, so the accounting aspect. We also had an accountant at the trade show recording all the numbers, making sure that we got all of our sales. Every time that you purchase an item, you'd receive a sales form, which is basically like a receipt. So we collected these sales forms, and when we came back home, we made sure that all this money was transferred directly into our firm account for our company. This was probably my favorite thing down in Tennessee. We went to this place called The Tomb, as you can see on the left what it looks like. It's a pretty cool place. What we did there was you had to find your way out by solving different puzzles. So it really helped us combine our ideas together, get to know each other. Also, it was a great bonding experience. Teamwork at the trade show was the most important aspect. We helped each other set up and break down the booths, which was kind of hard because we had to interconnect different ideas, and we had to learn how to work together quickly and efficiently to get this done quick. The distribution process of the products. Since we are a virtual company, we don't have actual tangible products. So it's no real shipping method. Like he said before, we have the confirmation emails with a picture. So we send these out to our customers so they know what product they bought when they come back home. And we have to make sure that we receive this money into our firm account. So the networking aspect of it, it's really cool because when you're down in Tennessee, you meet a bunch of different students around your age from different states. I have a few friends from North Carolina now. VEI is international, but the trade show focuses domestically. So there's only states there, no one out of the U.S. Okay, so what does a day look like in the VEI classroom? So first off, we have the chain of command. I'm the CEO, the CMO, the CAO, the CFO report to me, and then the VPs report to the executives. So we also have a bi-weekly promotion. which basically we have a sale usually every other week. Innovations, we have an Orlando promotion, which is $500. We also have a bi-weekly commercial. This is to advertise our promotion, and we usually put our commercial on the website so visitors from other states can see our promotion. We also have a bi-weekly newsreel. This is just updates within the company. It's a little fun way. We have meetings also, and we also have employee of the month and stuff. We have payroll also. You are paid virtually, so the pay varies based on how high up you are in the company. So you use this money to buy from other companies around the U.S. or in different companies. They have like everything you can think of. They have hair products, like mine's rentals, futuristic, all that stuff. So you can actually use your money. But you also have to pay bills too. So you have to have a housing, you have to have transportation, you have to have insurance, stuff like that, just like the real world. We also have print ads. Our print ads shows our promotions every other week, and we do send these to other classrooms, to other companies, and we email and mail them. We also do cold calls. These are calls that we make to other companies, and we just say, hey, you want to buy our product, we'll buy your product, or we just make them aware of our promotion, make sales that way. Like I said, we have our meetings. This is to discuss our promotions. We recognize employees that are working efficiently. We show our newsreel, and we also discuss our new products. Okay, so this is one of our newsreels that we show within the company.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Turner,
And I'm Kyle Clausen.
and we are Titan Enterprises. Today, guys, we will be discussing and reviewing our 3 new promotions.
The promotions are the Titan, the snowmobile, and the snowboard.
Now we'll be discussing the promotional codes and how to use them. When you go to statitan.wix.com/statitan, what you can do is when you're done with your purchasing, go to the left-hand side, and on the bottom, there will be a box saying coupon code. What you're going to want to do is for the snowboard, snowmobile, and the Titan, is you can use these coupon codes to get a price reduction. The following promotional codes are:
For Titan, it's Titan 01. For snowboard, board 01. For snowmobile, snow 01.
now we're going to be sharing some of our company photos of the week.
Enjoy! Back to Titan Enterprises. We're going to talk about the highest selling product of the month of January. That was the customizable football jersey. It made over $7,500 in sales revenue.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You can also like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or concerns, you can leave them in the comment box below.
Until next time, we are Titan
Titan
Enterprises.
We're not just sitting down doing like bookwork the entire time. This is like hands-on, like all the way around the room. You're not sitting down and just doing your normal schoolwork. It's hands-on.
So does anyone have any questions for us? I know it's kind of a lot to take in, but any questions that